Another question we get really often, probably every day, literally every day, is, Hickok, can I come to your lawn? Well, the short answer is absolutely not. And I'm sure that those of you with common sense, which is 99% of you, understand that. I mean, the gigantic obvious reasons of security, privacy, did I say privacy? Time, safety, just liability, just everything, okay? Everything. I mean, just think about it. I mean, if we've had 2 or 3 people try to come to the compound in the last week or 2, in fact, which is why I'm reminding folks of this. One of them even thought I was a little rude to him. I wasn't friendly enough, and he posted on a video and about how he was surprised that, Hickok comes off as a friendly guy, but he was almost rude to me. Well, all I got to say about that is, you betcha, okay? And that's what I told him, and I answered him, you betcha. John didn't think I was nearly rude enough, okay? So anyway, this is for the clueless element, which is like 0.1%, of course. Almost all of you understand what I'm talking about. It's a privacy issue. This is where I live. It's where my wife is. Well, I don't have any doggies anymore, except the grand dog. My cats, my trees, and everything, and you understand that. You guys, I mean, you understand that you're the whole reason that this is a full-time endeavor for me, John. And this is what we do now. You took me out of the classroom. Now, I didn't necessarily want to be taken out of the classroom. I love teaching. There are probably a few thousand students who will thank you for what you have done. You have pulled me out of the classroom. I actually miss it. I miss them. But they're probably happy that you took me out of the classroom and made me a full-time gunman, right? No, they some of them actually are probably disappointed, a couple maybe. But no, really, you guys, I mean, you're the reason. I mean, you guys made this happen, because of the numbers of you. And of course, that's the issue, numbers, right? When you get down to it. I mean, when we see you guys, it makes our day. When we do meet and greets, it's a happy time. So I'm always, what I'm trying to say is, happy to meet you guys. I think anybody, and there's thousands of you I have met randomly at Wendy's or at Walmart, gun shows, gun shops, meet and greets, conventions, you name it, the movies, the mall. I'm with my wife, and I have chatted briefly with so many of you. It really, as I've told you in radio shows several times, I have admonished you. I've reprimanded you whenever people will tell me, well, I saw you somewhere, but I was afraid to interrupt you. I didn't want to interrupt you. And I have told you, and you know it, I mean, you're out there. I've told you time and time again, no, you come up and say hi if you want to. If you want a picture, I mean, an autograph, imagine that. Why anybody want an autograph or a picture of me, but whatever. You're the reason that, again, I get to be a professional gunman, all right? So, and I don't have to tell you that, you know that. We see you guys all the time, and no matter what we're doing, we're glad to say hi and chat with you a little bit. It just depends, I have never been interrupted by you guys where I was bothered, ever, okay? I mean, if I'm looking at a gun at a gun show or whatever I'm doing, if I'm talking with somebody, you guys take priority. I mean, at SHOT Show, I can't tell you how many times we were in conversations with people at booths, the owners of the booth, the manufacturers. I remember at Daniel Defense chatting with these guys and one of the managers there, and I could see over his shoulder about 3 people just waiting to say hi to me, if that's imaginable, right? But I could tell. And they were waiting for us to finish our conversation. Well, I interrupted our conversation, and I said, I need to say hi to these people, and they wanted a picture or something. I mean, I'm not saying that to pat myself on the back or sound like I'm altruistic or something. I just have, I think, my priorities straight. I mean, you guys that are the viewers are the folks who count, okay? You are the ones who count more importantly than me having a conversation with the manufacturer about something, even though he's a great guy, Chris, Daniel Defense. I remember that for one of the times that happened. But I mean, that's just my orientation. If I see you guys lingering around or somebody over here, I can't tell you how many times I've had and cajoled someone. I could tell some teenager's a little bit shy maybe and wasn't sure he should interrupt me or say hi. I'll go to him Okay, but anyway, I just, as a reminder, which you don't have to be reminded of, that you guys are the most important people out there right now for what we do. Other than family, you know, viewers, we think about you guys a lot. But anyway, you can't come to my house. that's the only downside there. I'm sorry. I wish you could. We did an earlier FAQ and I talked about that. If I had about 1,000 acres somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, we'd have a subscriber bash once a year. Now, I don't know how we'd do it, with 1 million or whatever it is, over 1 million subscribers. But anyway, that would be great, and it would have fun. I love to have fun. I mean, I love people. So if you ever see me being rude, it's a very rare occasion, and it could be because you wouldn't do that, but if you showed up uninvited, okay? I mean, people need to be invited to come to my house. I mean, how crazy is that? I know that's a stretch, but I know you can appreciate that, okay? And I know that there'll be people who will post in reaction to my comments probably that, oh, I've just gotten arrogant, I don't care about seeing my viewers, I can't even drop by unannounced and say hi to Hickok, well, I'll tell you what, if you leave a comment like that, please do me a favor and put your address, maybe your phone number at the end of your comment, and so we can all drop by randomly whenever we feel like and have a drink with you or something, okay? All right, I know. This is really an awkward FAQ to do because I don't know how to say it. I really need to be mean, but I'm not a mean sort of guy because you guys are what make it work. But you just can't come by the house, okay? I've had to even put up a no trespassing sign, which I hate that. I know when I drive by and I see somebody with a no trespassing sign in their front gate, I was like, what kind of weirdo lives there? Well, you know what kind of weirdo lives here, and I just imagine that. I respect your privacy, and hopefully you respect mine.